punch in the gut this morning for those of you expecting the flea market to open up, with BSG officially announcing that the flea lockout is extended another 5 days. So, woke up this morning to a tweet from Escape from Tarkov that says we are actively monitoring community feedback on the flea market being locked and decided to extend the lock for 5 more days until January 14th, 10 a.m. Eastern. We would like to thank you on actively sharing the feedback and reporting the issues. We will continue working on technical fixes and balancing changes in the upcoming days. Now, originally with the installation of patch 16 and the wipe, the flea market was essentially gone for 2 weeks. That way it would kind of like slow down player progression and enhance people's early wipe experience, which I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying this wipe. I'm enjoying no flea market. I'm enjoying raids actually mattering. And my heart pounding trying to get out with something that I find that I know needs to be found in raid. But on the flip side of this, my stash looks like something out of an episode from the next Hoarders. For me to kit up, I literally have to like move my backpack over, take stuff out of Prapper's insurance. I got a whole nother stash sitting over here in Prapper's insurance that, I really can't use. It's madness, dude. I'm holding on to task items and keys and hideout upgrades that I can't even use yet. It's wild. So I was anticipating the flea today. And what I think is really funny is it's getting a real mixed reaction from other people. If you look at some of the comments from the big streamers like Pestily makes a real good point. I don't mind either way, but where exactly was this community feedback taken from? This would have been a perfect opportunity to use the in-game survey to get active players pulled for thoughts. He's so right, because they created that in-game survey feature and they never asked me if I wanted the flea extended. I don't think anybody got asked. So, where are they getting this feedback from? And you got people that like it. The white feels far more interesting, and it does to me. And then you got obviously guys down here who are busting a little bit. Great job using the survey button in your game. Love to see it. So yeah, the Tarkov player base has a bit mixed feelings about this. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you enjoying this wipe? Do you enjoy the flea not being there? Or are you struggling? I see some players out there struggling in this, especially the guy I killed on Ground Zero the other day who just had a knife on him trying to get the wine bottle. Sorry about that. This is going to take a toll on the casuals that don't have a lot of time to play. On the positive side of things, it's making you play the game the way it was intended to play. You have to interact with the vendors. You kind of have to, suffer a little bit. And that's what Tarkov was intended for. But for those of us that don't have, 8 to 12 hours of time to play each day, it could become a little taxing when we're unable to find the items we need in raid. And then when we do, we get killed by a hacker and, we don't have the time to just keep re-kitting up or the resources. So kind of the premise of this quick video is to kind of give you some things you could do to kind of keep you alive until the flea market opens. Now, it's only 5 days. You should be able to suffer through it. Worst case scenario, just don't play. But what I thought is funny on Airwing's page, obviously everybody feeling the same effects. He's got 3 pages of insurance about to expire and it's all the space he currently has. He's definitely the same thing going on in mine. But I thought this comment was funny right here. Load up a backpack full of gear, insure it, and then dump it in the lake. Step 2, accept the old insurance. Step 3, repeat. Now, this is fine. You're going to start building up Prapper's insurance slot. And then as that time ticks down to where he just gets rid of the items, what are you just going to keep doing it again? I guess you could. I guess you could just keep taking it out, insuring it, and dumping it. It's going to cost you money, but, whatever. It's only 5 days anyway, so that should carry you through. If you're hurting for rubles, these salads in the Christmas villages sell for 100,000 rubles. From therapists. So make sure you're collecting those. The cans of fuel, I believe, sell for 75K. A lot of the stuff from the Christmas event is printing money. So make sure you guys are, grabbing that stuff. And the cool thing is it doesn't have to be found in raid. Put it in your prison pocket and, get out of the raid. You can get out with 4 of those in your prison pocket or 2 in a jar of pickles, whatever. You could at least, even if you get killed, you can still be making money. You should be able to make money with those items. Just sell everything you have for vendors, which also leads me to let you guys know that in-game event, Koravad, is ending January 15th. So make sure you get all of your Christmas tree crafts in before that happens. Use those baubles that you got. If you're sitting on some of those Christmas tree life extenders, make sure you put them to good use. Make sure you craft any of the items that you need in here. What you really want to be doing is you want to be crafting this LEDX. My issue is I can't really find these Christmas tree life extenders. I maybe found 2. I used it to craft that new Velociraptor 300 Blackout, but I am going to be trying to take advantage of this LEDX before that expires. On the in-game events for both Arena and Tarkov are going to end as well. So if you want to get those done, make sure you start working on them. You still have 6 days, plenty of time to do them on the weekend. So if you're enjoying that, make sure you get that done. These tasks really help you out. Holiday Beyond the Means, what you get after Christmas dinner, gives you 3 secured flash drives and 2 graphics cards. That's huge. That's huge for tasks that usually can jam people up for a long time. So make sure you're taking advantage of this. It's easy, man. Put a Santa hat and a beard on and go in the factory and start killing people. Simple. Ooh, and one more thing you need to take into consideration from Nikita today, the neck, throat, and hitbox will be moved, added to the chest hitbox group. This does not apply to me because I get head-eyed. If I get killed, it's just straight headshots. I don't think I've ever been killed with anything other than a headshot. A lot of wild stuff coming. Obviously, a lot of criticism, you know, stop letting crime streamers tell you how to run your game, which, you know, is it happening? I don't know. Axel posted a video today, you know, talking about streamers are ruining Tarkov, and I don't know whether the video really was about that or the video was just him complaining that the boss spawn rates aren't enough for him to complete his task. You know, I watched the whole thing, you know, shout out to him, but that's what I got out of that video was him just saying like the bosses need more spawn rates so he can finish his task, and then blaming it on streamers ruining the game so that casual players have fun. I don't know. Really confusing. But listen, sorry I ain't posting in a minute. It's your Uncle Skrong. I'm working on a Punisher 1 through 6 series, and it's, you know, taking me the early wipe to now. So, you know, that's what's kept me from posting a video. Just wanted to get something out there. Let me know in the comments below what you think, whether or not you like the flea market being here, whether or not you want the flea market gone. I, for one, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying how gritty this wipe is. I like knowing when I kill somebody that, you know, I've really ruined their raid. And this, you know, the same happens to me when I get killed. If you're new to Tarkov, if you're struggling, man, I got a video, the beginner's guide. I'm sorry, the background music is really loud. Y'all have been letting me know. But if you're new, check that video out. I'm gonna post it up right here. And if you're still struggling early wipe and need some early wipe tips, I got a video up here that you can watch. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, and I will see you on the next one.